Hello, Collective, and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. Welcome. Quick announcement. I am adding the Journey of Love 2 Oracle deck to the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. I will announce the winners when we hit 5,000 subscribers over on Instagram. All of my social media links are in the description box down below. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, my email is FireStarPassion@gmail.com. It's also in the description box. Send me an email and I'll gladly send you over a price list and we can go from there. Thank you guys to all of you who have donated. I love every single one of you guys. Also, if you want to donate to my channel, you just want to show a little bit of love because these readings resonate for you, PayPal and Cash App are down below, you guys, all right? Let's see, anything else I did not go over in the intro will be in the description box. With that being said, Collective, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. Get this video into the algorithm so that it does find who it's intended for, all right? Also, drop a comment down below and let me know how it resonates for you guys, all right? Let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and just cleanse the deck a few times here, and then we will get into the energy. I just wanted to tap in collectively and see what was going on with you guys. And of course, see what advice Spirit has for you, okay? So let me tell you what I'm picking up on. I am picking up on clearly no communication, separation, reconciliation type of energy. I also feel like Spirit has a message for you guys, okay? Surrounding this reconciliation, again, no communication, separation kind of energy, waiting for someone to return, okay? Spirit's telling me that a lot of you guys have been really watching tarot, okay? There's nothing wrong with it, but Spirit's saying moderation. I've even said this on my channel. Spirit tells me all the time, moderation, okay? Spirit speaking, saying that there's been an issue with a lot of you guys holding on to an energy that you shouldn't be giving energy to, okay? Not that this person's not your person, but Spirit saying you need to release the holding on to this energy, okay? The expectation that this person is your twin flame or soulmate. Now, for those of you guys who have gotten personal readings, Spirit saying you're good. But for those of you guys collectively who have not gotten personal readings, do not hold on to the concept of a twin flame or soulmate without having confirmation, okay? I know it sounds weird, but obviously Spirit has a heavy message coming through today, Collective, okay? Regarding focusing on energy of reconciliation, focusing on energy of someone walking back, focusing on someone, period, to fulfill you and to give you a result. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So let's see what's going on. Splitting the deck for the first, yep, there it is. 6 of Cups in reverse. Making a decision surrounding the separation. Balancing things out. This isn't, everybody says that the 2 of Pentacles is about juggling, which, yes, if you look at it that way, it is. But the 2 of Cups is not, this is balancing it. This is actually doing the juggling act. It's not being sloppy with it. This is working with the flow of things. This is balancing during the bad and the good and all of it, right? This is going with the flow, not going against the flow, okay? But this is going against the flow in the 3D scheme of things, okay? So the things around you, the bills, the things that you want and need, cars, people, places, and things. That's what this is, okay? This is, you're going with the flow here, okay? You're going with the flow when it comes to this separation, or there's a decision that needs to be made when it comes to this separation, okay? I want to focus on this energy really quick, Collective, okay? I think it's important. I also feel like, obviously, there's harmony. Like, you feel like there's harmony with this person, okay? And these 2 cards side by side should tell you a lot about what Spirit's trying to say, okay? This card represents harmony, the 2 of Pentacles, okay? Not only does it represent harmony, but it represents balance and putting in the effort, okay? It's also Capricorn energy, working hard, putting in the effort to balance things out, to have harmony, okay? Making a decision to balance things out, because 2 is about making a decision. It's about starting, okay? It's about starting. Excuse me, sorry. I keep hearing like an alarm going off, and I don't know where it's at. I think it's one of my watches. I apologize, Collective. But it's about needing to make a decision, okay? Needing to make a decision to balance things, to bring harmony to a situation, and again, to put the effort in, okay? Again, with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, most people see the 6 of Cups as, yes, it is someone from your past, okay? But this is about future events in the reverse. Okay, so this isn't about past. This is about future events. This is about bringing someone from your past and thinking about this person in your past in future tense. Okay, so Spirit's saying you need to make a decision to balance things out when it comes to the way you are wanting, emotionally craving the future with this person from your past. Okay. Two of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck. The Devil, needing to release codependency, needing to release a negative way of thinking, okay? Or releasing a way of thinking. Again, needing to make a decision to release something that maybe you felt codependent on, codependent to, addicted to, obsessed over, thought about negative and just thinking, overthinking about it in a negative way. Creating destruction, right? Not only creating destruction, but really having a lot of fights here. This is an energy of really fighting, having ambition, okay? But this is also destruction and war at the same time. So it's having ambition for things that are destroyed, having ambition for things that are a battle, having ambition towards things that have been, again, destroyed, destructed, okay? By the hand of God. Major Arcana. Making a decision regarding things that have been destroyed that you still have ambition for. Final shuffle. Fourth and final shuffle. Spirit, we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Again, needing to make a decision because there's a sense of not having home, not having a home shared with someone who you traditionally feel like you need to share it with. Okay? Family, strife, disruption, and endings, okay? So there's been an ending to your home life here. There's been an ending to what it is that you want to, or who it is that you want to share with, right? Who you want to have this home with. There's been an ending to this, and Spirit's saying you need to make a decision. You need to bring harmony and balance to this. Maybe you're wanting to create balance and harmony with it, right? Again, energy's fluid. Take it how it resonates. Don't make things fit and take things with a grain of salt here. Remember, this is only a little bit of guidance from above. Okay, that's all this is surrounding your current energy, okay? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you guys, all right? Spirit, what messages do we have for my collective today? What's going on? What's going on with this energy? What is this warning you have for my collective, Spirit? What is this warning you have for my collective? You're holding on to things here. There's a sense of greed, false love, as within, so without. Conflicting you. Perfection. Success. Romance. Marriage. Celebration. Yeah. I feel like, I don't feel like, it's like most time people rest, they get to celebrate because they're resting after hard labor. I feel an energy of you guys kind of being a little bit lost here. And when the time comes to rest, you get depressed. You get insecure, anxious. It's a sense of being unprepared, battling, being prepared. Like it's an energy of, again, instead of resting to recover and celebrate after hard work has been put in, it's an energy of being conflicted by this and being insecure, being anxious because of not having this celebration, right? Instead of actually creating the celebration. It's an energy of expecting the celebration to be one way, right? Greedy, involving this selfish kind of energy with this Nine of Cups, which most people have the Nine of Cups under the wrong presumption. It has nothing to do with wishes being fulfilled. Yes, it has to do with success, so you can say it like that. I get it. But it has a lot to do with choices, actually, the Nine of Cups. Making a choice. making a choice surrounding wish fulfillment, right? It's like most readers leave that part out. There's an energy of, again, needing to make a choice. What is it that would create the success for you? What is it that would be your abundance, right? It's making a choice to create those wishes, to fulfill those wishes, to fulfill the pleasures of life, of emotions, right? But these cups are also empty. Yeah, these cups are empty in this picture. So it's almost like you don't know. Straight up. It's like an energy of not knowing here. The Tower in reverse, flipped over. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of energy here. I'm going to explain this all to you, but there's a sense of loss here of the things that made you happy, and this oppresses you. It's an energy of also following old ways here with the Tower in reverse. Following old ways, doing the same. It's like the same old, thinking the same, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result type of energy. Okay, collective, it is what it is. It actually makes sense. We also have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse, very interesting. Needing to be independent, needing to find self, needing to free yourself from the way you're thinking. Collective, straight up. Nine of Swords is a powerful energy in reverse. Powerful energy. Again, it's needing to free yourself or freeing yourself, grounding this energy. So Spirit saying overall, and I will be titling the video accordingly, it's about freeing yourself from this toxic way of thinking, freeing yourself, being independent, and gaining a new sense of power within self here. Very beautiful. So let's break this down, collective. I know, long ass kind of intro to lay these cards down. Again, I do things a little bit differently here on my channel. Hopefully you get the hang of it. Watch the intro a few times and it should help you a little bit with the way I do things here on my channel. If not, ask questions down below and I'll gladly answer. But remember, negativity is not accepted here on my channel. I will delete and block, okay? I don't have an issue with it. Four of Pentacles, okay? This is that card of greed. And the reason this becomes the card of greed is because there's success here behind this card, okay? This is stability. Again, it's a sense of being stable and having money and being greedy with that, okay? But it doesn't have to just be money. This can also be people, places, and things. So you can definitely replace this with a person, right? Having love, but wanting something else, right? Not, you know what I call this card? I actually wrote it up at the top, money over bitches. I know that's funny, but this is the money over bitches card. This is someone who chooses money over everything, right? The MOB kind of bro, right? Doesn't have to be a guy. Girls can be the same way. Thought energy, player energy, but successful and stable thought player energy. You know what I'm saying? This is that person who has money, who's stable, but it's because they're tight with their money. They're greedy. Lucky no. I do feel like this is circling a person though, not money. So I feel like the person you're holding on to here, collective, is greedy. Maybe you thought this person wasn't attracted to you or didn't want to have a relationship with you, but maybe the reality was that they had money hidden and they didn't want you to know, right? Or whatever this is. Maybe you guys aren't even in separation because nothing like that. I mean, I was feeling that, like that whole non-reconciliation thing. And we do have the Two of Cups here and the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm picking up on it heavily, but maybe you guys are in a relationship. It's just that the connection is like torn apart, right? Reconciliation can still take place within a home, right? A divorce has battles for years within a dynamic before it actually creates a separation within the actual home state. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can still be in separation and still live together, is where I was trying to get at, you guys. But again, it's holding on to this energy of someone who is greedy. is selfish. And maybe this could be an energy with you too. We will clarify and find out exactly, what's going on with this energy, but clearly someone here is being selfish. Someone's holding on to money too tightly. And interesting because we have the Six of Pentacles as well. We also have the Two of Cups in reverse, false love. Okay. This is not a twin flame. No, this is not soulmate. So I really feel like this is going to be the energy for a lot of you guys today. A lot of you guys are probably going to reject this video because it's not what you want to hear. But the reality behind it is that for a lot of you guys clicking on this video, you're focused and holding on to someone that you think is a twin flame or soulmate, but it's false. It's a false love. It's a false love. As within, so without. There's an unbalancing within you here. There's an energy of holding on, being greedy, being selfish, holding on too tight. If you're not selfish or greedy, it's holding on too tight. Just because I use these words doesn't mean that all these words apply to you. Again, this is why I said take things here on my channel with a grain of salt. This is an energy of holding on too tightly to this person, to a person that was false, okay? And I don't mean that this person was false. Let me explain this to you. I have to try to because again, divine and our understanding of things are totally two different things, you guys. So I have a very hard time explaining divine, but this is an energy of this connection being broken, period. There was a separation. That means it was a false love, okay? Not saying that it's not twin flame soulmate. I just feel like a lot of you guys have been focusing on this twin flame soulmate and expecting it to be that. And that's what Spirit's saying. It's broken. You need to release that. It's a false love. It's an unbalanced love. It's false. It's not balanced. It's not harmonious. It's disconnected. It's holding on to a disconnected love. And so holding on to a disconnected love manifests a clingy, false love, right? As within, so without. So it's an energy of Spirit saying you're holding on to this person when this love was broken. This was a conflicting energy, very conflicting. You guys also had conflicting interests. Cancer energy, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy. I mean, we have two Cancers. We also have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy again, Pisces energy, Aries energy. I feel like honestly, again, this circles this as within, so without energy. It's like, okay, well, now that you know, right, as within, so without. So if I'm holding on tightly to something that's broken, as within, so without, why do you think you're conflicted on what it is that you're going to get? Your long term. I mean, we're talking about the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups here, right? You're conflicted again on what's perfection, what's success, what's happiness, what's abundance, right? Because what you were holding on tightly to as perfection was broken. So this is why you're conflicted. Does that make sense, collective? It's like, again, you're holding on to this past broken energy as within, so without. That means you're holding on tightly to broken things inside. So you're conflicted on your future. What is it that you are going to, again, perfect? What is it that you are going to labor? What romance are you going to have in the future, right? Again, what choices are you going to make? You don't know what choices to make because you're still holding on to a choice that was never made or a choice that was made that it was broken. Three of Cups energy in reverse. Again, not happy. Feeling the loss of what made you happy. The Tower, I mean, feeling oppressed by this, right? Feeling oppressed by this destruction. And again, Spirit's saying it's because you're doing the same thing, expecting the same result here. And so again, this is why Spirit's really saying, collective, it's time to focus on yourself now. A new way of thinking here. Freeing yourself from this broken connection. Woo! And I know why. All right. So before I tell you why, again, collective, it's really important that you focusing on yourself. You need to release this broken connection, okay? Again, this broken connection is only conflicting your future. It's conflicting your success, your abundance, your marriage, your long-term, your romance, your perfection, the things that you want to perfect. You're conflicted, but let me tell you, that's because of this broken connection. So Spirit's saying you need to really focus on, again, not thinking the same way. You need to think in a different way. You need to, again, this was following an old way of being, an old way of creating, an old way of, thinking, feeling, taking action, all of that with this Tower in reverse. It's, again, this destruction is going to keep happening over and over again in the same way because you're not changing your ways. You're not changing your way of thinking about this situation. Again, you're just holding on tightly to this broken connection. So again, that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a broken connection, straight up, as within, so without, okay? Why is it important that you focus on yourself here, collective? Because 5 of Cups in reverse, this is a new romance with someone from the past walking back, someone who's walked away from you, okay? Also, too, this can signify acknowledgement of this, but it's important to also understand this is a friendship energy, not love, right? Because when it comes back, it's not the same as what it was because, again, it's broken. The love was broken. So it's going to have to be rebuilt no matter what. Okay, that's first important to understand that you just can't expect this relationship to come back and it's going to be great and dandy just because you guys are side by side. That's not how shit works. You can't expect that, okay? So again, remember, you were holding on tightly to this broken connection. As within, so without. You manifest this broken connection coming back. But it's coming back in a new friendship kind of way, okay? So this is why it's really important for you, again, to change. Let me show you why. So we know someone's coming back and it's going to start over as a new friendship, okay? But we also have anxiety, loneliness, sadness, carrying burdens, right? You're still carrying the burdens of holding tight to this broken connection, right? So Queen of Swords energy. You're going to make, again, this anxious energy with this person. It's this energy of being alone. So the person, when this person comes back, right? You're going to cling on to them again. That's exactly what this energy is. Because again, you have the same old way of taking action. You haven't changed it, right? So if you haven't changed this way of thinking, and again, you're holding on tightly, so you're manifesting this broken connection, right? You're again carrying the burdens from this. So this person comes back from the past, this person that hurt you and walked away, they come back wanting friendship, wanting to start over, wanting to see how much you've changed and grown. And here you are in the same energy, that widow energy, feeling the loss of this person. So when this person comes back, you're going to come across as I've missed you, clingy, tight energy again. Okay? Also, too, this energy could also be creating an energy of you not manifesting financially in your world, conflicting your world and your abundance and your success because you're focused on this energy and it's stopping your work. It's stopping your abundance. It's stopping your success because you're conflicted by this broken energy, this broken connection. Woo! Brave hero, quick to rush in. The Knight of Swords energy. Okay, this person's going to be taking action and rushing in fast. Again, the only negative thing about the Knight of Swords, Taurus, Gemini energy, this person's quick to rush in and to come across as the knight in shining armor, the hero. But this person is also harsh in the upright. Okay. This person is not going to deal with bullshit. This person is Gemini, Taurus energy. They're stable. They're logical. If you see clingy or codependent or unstable, they're not going to fucking stay. They're going to run again. They're going to go again because you haven't changed. They're coming in to see if you've changed. Balance, harmony, effort, making a decision to balance things out. There it is coming through. Interesting, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Carelessness, laziness, and sloppy. Again, because it's an energy, this is 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's an energy of holding on to a broken love as within, so without. You're broken on the inside. Of course, everything you create is going to come out in a half-ass way, because half of your energy, not intentional, collective, again, trigger warning, but again, the reality of is if you're broken inside, you're going to create broken things, right? So there's going to be a half-ass energy with it, because your energy is somewhere else. Your energy is thinking about something in the past that is broken. It's in an old way of thinking, okay? So you create that energy of, again, carelessness, laziness, sloppiness. Well, at least in this person's eyes, who is coming your way, wanting, who made a decision to balance things out, and then they see you in this sad energy of missing them, looking like a widow, still holding on to them like a puppy dog with sad eyes. That's not sexy. That's needy. So then they abuse their power again. They abuse their power of communication. Death card, involuntary change. This is not change created by you. This is change created by universe, by others. Death, change, transformation, involuntarily. So then things change again. And a decision is never made yet again. Lover's energy, Gemini energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of motivation. Inconsistent, right? So this person dips out. This person no longer becomes, they become inconsistent. They don't stay. And then we have the Hanged Man, the sacrifice, the punishment, the loss, the suffering, and the suspension. Straight up, okay? Empress in reverse, lack of interest, lack of concentration. Straight up. Ace of Pentacles, rebellious and closed-minded. Six of Swords in reverse, entrapment. You've entrapped yourself within the way you think. Okay? But it's important to understand that eventually you start to see this, okay? And yes, even though this felt really negative and really bad, and you're like, but Egypt, you're telling me that my person's going to come back and do the same thing again. Yes, I am, because you haven't changed your ways. And until you fully understand how to change your ways, these cycles are going to be happening over and over again. Again, it's doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. That's not how the law of attraction works. That's not how universe works. So again, it leads to where you need to be, though, because with like any human, they get tired of it. Some people, they get tired of it sooner than others. Some people, hey, it took me almost a decade, right? So again, I'm not judging anyone. I've been there. I've done it. Still working on it, because shadow work and inner healing never stops. It's constantly on the daily. You're always improving. You're always, working harder. The resilience is a mofo, but you do end up becoming insightful, and you do end up seeing the right perspective. Page of Swords energy, right? You start to really understand what that intuition is. But I feel like there's still something you keep inside here too. And this is future tense, okay? And maybe for some of you guys, you're already in this energy, but I feel like it's almost an energy of, not really expressing how you feel anymore, right? Really creating the boundaries. And so it's like this energy of not being a blabbermouth anymore. And what I mean by that, again, trigger warning, I mean that in the blabbermouth of emotions, right? This person comes in, you tell them everything you feel and how much you've missed them and how much you love them. And it comes across as clingy, okay? And I can say this with a lot of confidence within that energy, because I was in my masculine energy for so long, okay? So I relate to masculine energy very much so. So I understand what it was to be in that mindset of things looking weak to me or clingy to me. But now I acknowledge why, because now I had to deal with that, and I had to I know I'm all over the place. I hope you understand where I'm coming from here, though. Two of Swords next, stalemate, balanced, power, obstacles, right? But it's about then you'll have that new way of thinking. Then you'll make that choice to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to be balanced no matter what the obstacle is, right? So that this kind of shit can't knock me off my rocker. That way this shit can't hurt me, because I know as within, so without, right? So if I feel this on the outside, that means I'm that on the inside. So it's an energy of, once you go through this a few times, okay, if this person comes back and the same thing happens again, you're eventually going to tell yourself, fuck, I knew this, right? And I allowed it to happen. I didn't keep things in. I told this person everything I felt. I didn't make the choice to change the way I was before, right? Change my actions so I have a different result, right? It's that energy, right? You gain that, okay? You end up going through this experience with this person again, okay? For some of you guys, hopefully you'll change that. Hopefully you'll realize that before it takes place. For some of you guys, you may have to live it again, okay? You may have to live it a few more times. But the point is, you eventually get it, okay? You have the persistence, and you realize that this is stalemate. It's not going anywhere. And you start to realize that the stalemate lies within, okay? And this is why you're conflicted on your success, your abundance. This is why you never get the success. You never get the abundance, right? When it comes to emotions, when it comes to passion, when it comes to creation of a connection. But eventually you do. You eventually realize that no matter what obstacles you face, you have to be balanced so that you can get that balanced result. So you end up learning this, okay? And that's when... Ooh, okay, interesting. So we actually have the reconciliation in reverse. This is when that disunion is actually acknowledged. The conflict and the hostility is actually represented here. So it's like it starts to be acknowledged, and you start to see that the obstacles has always been this separation. The obstacles has always been wanting victory, wanting this person to challenge to you. Again, the perseverance, right? The healing and the success comes with the Chariot energy, though. So eventually it leads to your success. It leads to your victory. Yeah. And that's when your situations improve. That's when the Queen of Cups, kind, caring, devoted, and guided, intuitive energy comes through. That's when you'll notice the cheater, the corrupt one, the one who slanders, okay? And that's when you'll actually perfect. As above, so below. Very interesting. We have the as within, as without, as above, as below. This is when you start to realize how to manifest. You start to realize, okay, I need to trust my guidance from above, right? I need to trust my guidance here in the 3D world. I need to fill it within, because within is without. Once I have it within, I create it without. That's exactly what this power is. Okay? So collective, that is all I have for you guys. Definitely comment down below and let me know how this resonated for you guys. I know this was a shadow work reading, so it is a little bit different. Obviously, you're not going to be told what you want to hear in these readings. You're going to be told, the areas that you need to approach within the shadows of the fears of our actual being, right? The shadows of you. So, again, take it how it resonates. Don't make things fit here, okay? If it's not your story, it's not your story. I don't need you to comment down below saying, I deny all that. I would never accept it. Well, then don't, okay? Don't even watch it if you don't feel like it's for you. But for those of you guys who have made it this long, comment down below. Let me know how the shadow reading worked for you. Obviously, I was picking up on the shadow reading from the very beginning when I felt the separation, the non-reconciliation, the watching tarot reading, spirit telling me you guys watching them too much, an energy of holding on to something because someone's telling you this person's coming back. And the reality of it is that's not how you move forward, okay? You don't move forward by hoping that something from your past is going to reappear. All you can do is focus on you and move forward and bring what it is that you deserve without expectations into your future. So again, if you think you deserve someone who's already walked out on you, someone who doesn't communicate with you, you're going to manifest that kind of person back in. So this is why it's important for you to see things properly and think things clearly and not expect the same result, not expect a different result, but using the same action. Okay. So very clear, spirit came through with a message. With that being said, collective, I love you guys. Stay blessed, blessed be, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Again, I'll see you guys later. Bye.